Hi, this is Kerry. I'd like to respond to Avalon Moon 91's question, must I be a fluffy witch? And various responses that I've heard around that, suggesting that we all start off as fluffy bunnies when we first begin in this path. But I think it really depends on what brings us to it. Is it that we are trying to escape dogma and what we've been taught in the past, looking for an alternative that feels more nature-based, more true to ourselves, perhaps? For me, I was educated by my mother in witchcraft when I was quite young. She taught me how to use a pendulum, how to read coffee grinds. But the fact is that she came into this, I guess she'd always had alternative thoughts, but she was divorced when I was quite young, and coping with the pain of that, the difficulties of being a single mother, and her own issues around weight and endings, and looking for some peace, a way of helping herself spiritually, nurturing herself spiritually. And so she taught me. Then, as I carried on in life, I never really lost my interest in alternative ways of looking at deity, alternative healing methods, and a more feminine environmental perspective. I studied yoga and the chakras, but I wasn't really deeply into witchcraft or a pagan spirituality. It was more understanding alternate pantheons, until I too went through my own difficult times, addictions, eating disorder, the breakup of a long-standing 8-year relationship with all the sorrow that that entailed, and later also heartache with miscarriage and other difficult times. So I kind of came back to the path, to the craft, when I was looking to renew myself, to protect myself, to find a way out of where I was, towards something, yes, lighter and brighter, but always with the idea that, as with the lotus flower, something of beauty, of enlightenment grows from a place of darkness, of mud. And so I sought, and I found my path. I came back to witchcraft. But I don't think I was ever a fluffy bunny. So I think it really depends on how you come to this path. And yes, there's a place for being a fluffy bunny, for being happy and bright. But I think we do all need to explore that darkness, that lotus blossom place of finding enlightenment through digging into the deep dark places within ourselves. That's my response. Blessed be.